time. It is time to brew your best beer. The 2015 Sjporr Challenge is brought to you by the Greenville Homebrew Supply, located in Red Lion, Pennsylvania. Brewers Exchange, operating in the U.S. and Canada. Finney's Homebrew Emporium, located in Bishopdale, Christchurch, New Zealand. And Omega Yeast, located in Chicago, Illinois.
Hey guys, Matt here from Brewery for another Sjporr 2015 Challenge beer review. Tonight's choice, I just randomly grabbed one out of the fridge. We have F70-264-04A. So I was looking at the list, and this is the one beer on my list that doesn't actually have a style name next to it, which I thought was interesting. I thought maybe this was this spreadsheet that was put together. Maybe, you know, copy paste didn't end up in the right cell or row rather. So under style though, for this one it's listed as local made oats and malts. So it's probably the local ingredient, not the style, of course. Under local ingredient though, it's listed as bottle conditioned for a few months, let the fizz settle and enjoy the beer. So I guess, you know, if there was like a notes section, and maybe that somehow got transposed over into the wrong cell here, but that's, you know, part of the fun, I guess. You know, all the other styles I kind of know what I'm getting in for. This one, not so much. But I'm hoping maybe with the oats, maybe it's a darker beer. We'll find out. So let's open this up. Well, it's got a good hiss on it. I just grabbed my trusty pint glass here since I don't really know what to expect on this one. Ooh, oh yeah. That is definitely, well, over-carbonated. So I guess we have to go real slow with this one. Real slow with this one. Look at that. Got a whole, I dripped a little on the table. Got a whole bunch of head there. So I'm going to let this die down for a while and try to pour out the rest of this, and I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to really be gingerly with this one, trying to pour it slowly so it didn't, you know, explode in my glass. But yeah, I would say it's very well carbonated. Maybe over, but we'll find out when I have a sip. But I'll tell you what, that's a good looking beer. So I don't know what the style is of this. I would imagine it's probably some sort of porter or stout, just from the color. It's very dark. What I thought was interesting, though, I pulled out my flashlight, and I don't know how well this is going to come up on the camera, but you can just see those bubbles in there. So it's, you know, it's black, but it's not so black that you can't see what's going on in there. Look at that. I thought that was really cool, so I thought I might share that with you guys. So but yeah, if you shine the light on the other side, yeah, light's not getting through there. So in any event, let's see what we have. It's also had a couple of minutes, obviously, to warm up too, just, you know, from needing to settle. Well, that's interesting. I don't know how to really describe that. You know, it almost smells like cream cheese, actually. I didn't think I would say that about a beer. So I wonder if there's like lactose or something in here, or some milk. But yeah, it smells very strong of cream cheese, of all things. Now, it did say local made oats and malts, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not a professional beer reviewer, and I'm certainly not an expert on all the ingredients that are out there, so I can only imagine what might have gone into this. Well, let's check it out. Cheers. Well, I don't know that it's a stout. It's probably more like a porter, just from the taste, for me. You know, I could be way off on this, but it does definitely taste more like a porter. No, there's the. I guess it could very well maybe even be a stout. But I can definitely, after that second sip, now I can definitely taste the little bit of chocolate. Definitely some roasted barley there I'm tasting. I love my stout, so I can definitely tell that that's probably in here. It certainly tastes like it. Definitely creamy, too. That's maybe where the cream cheese smell, which is kind of weird. I've had beers that are, more on the cream side, but I wouldn't say that they ever smelled like cream cheese. It is actually, even though it seems like it's overcarbonated, the taste, it's not so much overcarbonated in the mouth. It's probably more so in the presentation here. It's definitely more on the medium to high side, but I wouldn't say that it's overcarbonated. It's maybe a little more than I would prefer in a beer, but it's not bad. But that is pretty good. So, like I said, if I were to guess, I might say it's a porter or a stout. I'm starting to lean more towards stout now, just because of the taste that I'm getting here with the chocolate, the roasty malts, the very complex malty character that's in this. Slight bitterness to it, definitely well balanced as far as that goes. But that head is sticking around, man. So even though it seemed like it was a very aggressive pour there, or a very aggressive glass, beginning to the glass, it's certainly not coming all the way through that way. But that's a really cool tan head on that, and it's hanging around for a while. So that's pretty cool. So this is decent. I would be interested to know what the style is, though. What the actual beer is. Everything else is labeled nicely. We got a nice list of imperial stouts. I got a mint chocolate stout I still have to try. Had a pumpkin ale the other day. There's a bourbon porter in here. The Sjporr. So everything's listed out, except for this one. So I'd be interested to know if anybody knows which one this is. And this is F70-264-04A. So if anybody knows what this actually is, I would just out of curiosity. I think it's a wonderful beer, but I would just be curious to know what it actually is. So, cheers to you. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this and get the scoring. Good luck to you, sir. And, well, it's actually Wednesday now, so Happy Homebrew Wednesday. And Sjporr, you are the man, I got to say. I've never done this before. This is the first time I've entered this competition, but I've seen it going on for a while, and I wanted to take a part in it. And this is cool, man. It's neat to see what other people are doing around the world. And in this case, it's just the East Coast, but hopefully it'll advance beyond that for me. But it's been a wonderful experience. It's neat to see what I'm doing compared to everyone else. It's neat to see what else is out there. And I've made some new friends along the way. So this is awesome. So cheers, everybody. And Happy Homebrew Wednesday again. See you later on the next Sjporr review. Got a few more left to do. So have a good night. Take care.